Vamos lá, estamos aqui para o primeiro dia de mais um jogo da série, os melhores jogos de todos os tempos. Estamos aqui com Mass Effect, que estava na promoção, estava de graça, né, no Amazon Prime esses dias. A Legendary Edition. Eu joguei 500 vezes Mass Effect. Eu acho bom demais. E vamos lá, né? Vamos ver essa versão aí. Acho que é a versão definitiva pra... Eu joguei Mass Effect 1 na época que lançou. Mass Effect 2 na época que lançou. E agora... Deixa eu só colocar no fone. E agora... Vou jogar a versão definitiva. Tem uma personagem lendária aqui do canal. Desde que o canal... A gente jogou Mass Effect tem muitos anos aqui no stream, né? E aí... Né? Deixa eu ver só os options aqui. E uma das personagens mais lendárias foi a Suzanne Brutal, que a gente vai fazer a Suzanne Brutal. Sets the language for spoken dialogue to English, regardless of language settings. Beleza. Tem em português? Não. Tá em inglês mesmo. Beleza. Medium pode ser. Control Vibrate não vai ter controle. Gameplay Feedback. Beleza. Mass Effect 1, vamos lá, né? Eu acho que, sinceramente, é o jogo perfeito de ficção científica. Tecnicamente tem uns jogos melhores, tipo Nier Automata, né? Que a gente tem que jogar pra série pro YouTube. E eu diria que só o Nier Automata talvez seja melhor de ficção científica, mas a escala do Mass Effect é incrível, é uma coisa maravilhosa. Muito gostoso de jogar. Todos os personagens, a ideia de ter 3 jogos que você pega as escolhas e os personagens do primeiro, segundo, terceiro, é uma coisa tão grandiosa. Quando as pessoas me perguntam, eu sempre comparo com assistir quando foram lançados, né, os filmes da Marvel. Tipo assim, não é os melhores filmes de todos os tempos, não, mas deve ser igual as pessoas sentem quando elas jogam quando elas assistem o One Piece, por exemplo. Você cria um relacionamento com os personagens de tanto tempo que você fica com eles, né? E Mass Effect é isso, é tipo... Não é o melhor jogo de todos os tempos, não, mas é sem dúvida um dos melhores. Essa trilogia é incrível, simplesmente incrível, incrível. O que é isso? Ah, é legal que eles colocaram aqui In Classic Mode, the original 160 level range will be used instead of new. Subtitles on. Autosave on, enable tutorials, não precisa de tutorials. E é isso, né? Ah, o som tá de boa, tá. Controls... Eu acho que eu lembro dos controles. SD, control, espaço para usar e correr. Achei que eu lembrava de tudo, mas não, né? LF. Eu acho que espaço devia ser Isso, Tactics Hold, que é o espaço. Isso. Beleza. Rapaz, que sensação que é jogar Mass Effect depois de tantos anos.
Classified information requested.
A trilha sonora eu acho incrível, eu acho tudo incrível. Os gráficos melhoraram muito. Os gráficos.
Secure connection confirmed.
Vamos lá, né? Obviamente, apenas um possível.
Please log in to access your
Suzanne
profile.
Brutal. Eu queria colocar brutal, mas não tem como. Ela é brutal, só apenas saiba que ela é brutal, vocês vão ver as atitudes dela.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct
Eu gostava do
profile.
antigo, mas isso aqui tá bem legal.
Confirm pre-service history.
Então, ela é Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Born and raised middle in a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Legal isso aqui também, né? Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Esse aqui é o mais chato. Não, tem que ser... tem que ser Earthborn, né? Bora.
Confirm psychological profile.
O que eu gosto de todos aqui, o que eu mais gosto é o Soul Survivor, mas eu vou ler todos aqui. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. É legal que aparecem as coisas, né? Parece um cara que tava lá com você nessa missão. E uma das missões lá pra frente, no 2 ou no 3. Or here, early in your military career, you find yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risk your own lives to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. You're ruthless, cara, loucura. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. Esse aqui é mais a cara da Suzanne Brutal. Mas não, ela não é tão brutal assim não. You've been called cold, calculating and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Soul Survivor é mais legal.
Confirm military specialization.
Então, a gente sempre... Eu não sei se vocês mudaram. Geralmente eu vou de soldado no primeiro jogo, depois eu mudo pra vanguarda. Mas eu poderia ir de vanguarda o tempo todo. Eu não sei se eu mudei da última vez que eu joguei. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. Não, eu acho que é melhor o soldier mesmo no primeiro jogo.
Confirm facial identification.
Change appears. Vamos tentar fazer mais parecido com a Suzanne possível. Eles não mudaram muito não, né? Engraçado. Ó, essa aqui já tá um pouco mais parecida com a Suzanne já. Essa aqui também. Essa aqui é uma Suzanne mais marcada pela vida, assim, né? São os mesmos presets? São, né? Acho que são, né? Sim. Pô, essa aqui. Facial structure. Mas assim, né? Skin tone, né? A Suzanne Mac. Mas não é tão branca assim, não. Complexion. É jovem. Neck thickness, Suzanne magra. Face size. Ela tem um rosto meio grande, a Suzanne. É meio grande. Cheekbones. O que tá mudando? Ah, é bochecha, né? Ela é meio bochechuda. Ear size. Tem que mudar o cabelo, né? Essa tá me parecendo com a Suzane, mas a Suzane tem um bocão, né? Não é tão grande assim não, a boca também. Não, a boca dela é um pouquinho mais pra baixo, sim. Só de memória, não tô nem olhando pra cara da Suzane. É, o nariz dela é meio assim mesmo. Hair. Ela tá com o cabelo... O cabelo da Suzane é meio claro. Tipo isso aqui, é. O sonho dela é rapar a cabeça, mas nunca rapou. É, não tem um cabelo bem longo, não. Tem um cabelo amarrado, né? Como é que faço pra rodar a pessoa? Ah, tá. Hair. É, vamos deixar ela assim. Tá muito loura, né? É igual que eu vi que ela tá loura demais. É, mas é o branco. Aqui já é tipo louro demais. É, vamos botar esse aqui. Tá bom, é Makeup Scar. Vamos colocar uma cicatriz nela que é top. Essa é uma boca mais top de todas, né? Ih, mas tá na cara também. Marcada pela vida. Essa é top, né? Vamos deixar essa. Finalize.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Suzanne Brutal. Once you confirm your character is complete, you will be unable to change any settings.
Identification confirmed.
Normal, auto level up não, level scaling. Legendary mode eu não sei como é que ele é. Eu li esse negócio aqui, mas... Vamos ver, né? Vamos deixar desse jeito aí, Legendary. Eles devem ter mudado por algum motivo, né? Melhor defensivo só mesmo. Accept. Suzane. Adivinha o que eu tô jogando, Suzane? Adivinha o que eu tô jogando? Hã? Suzanne Brutal está de volta.
What about Shepard? Earthborn, but
versão
no
legendária
record of her
agora.
family.
Legendária. Versão legendária da Suzanne Brutal.
She was raised on the streets.
She was
Learned to
raised
look
on
out
the
for
streets.
herself.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Ano 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space-time. It was called Mass Effect. Nossa, essa trilha sonora, velho, me dá. Transfere pra outros tempos.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Apenas Suzanne Brutal.
Board is green. Approach run has begun. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check.
Oh, joke.
Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1,500K.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target.
Tá com a plástica na boca, Suzanne.
That's incredible.
Ô, Suzanne, você tá com
Besides,
botox
Spectres are
aqui.
trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone
No
to keep an
futuro as
eye on
pessoas
their
iriam
investment.
fazer botox muito
Yeah,
rapidamente,
that is the
tranquilamente.
official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
I agree.
They don't send specters on shakedown runs.
É verdade.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
You meet him.
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Olha aí.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Eu queria tirar a arma. Não precisa ficar andando com essa arma pra cima.
Telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged. Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adam down in
já.
engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of
Racist.
friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't
É bom que os cortes de... A gente tá jogando agora o... Tava jogando
mission.
Deus Ex, né?
He's treating this shakedown run too seriously.
Os cortes de cena são muito bons, velho. No Deus Ex fica cortando a cena quando alguém tá falando muito, velho. Tipo assim, não sei quem que escolheu isso.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know
Tipo, é muito tranquilo no Mass Effect. Fica, o cara tá falando, fica, e quando volta a conversa, troca de câmera,
The
né?
Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Então, basicamente é isso, né? Tem alguma coisa esquisita nessa missão.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy.
Jenkins.
The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the first contact war.
A introdução, né? Muito boa.
I haven't said more than 2 words to him.
coisa.
He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
There are no human Spectres.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. They're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on a cruise.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins?
Está indo pra Eden Prime.
What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows
Jenkins
what you
já
can
está.
do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk? Where's Captain Anderson?
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
So what? Nice.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Is that a threat?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I knew it.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Why the secrets?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Like hell he is.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks,
Suzanne vai virar
shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
You support this, Captain?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, that was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus system.
Terminus systems?
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden...
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Batalha.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Opa.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Muito bom esse jogo. Ai, ai. Tipo assim, o storytelling dele é muito bom.
Systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Vamos ver como é que eles melhoraram isso. Assim, os gráficos estão bem melhor, né? Mas estão o mesmo modelo esquisito ainda da época, né? Os modelos de facial, conversa, né? Vamos só upar esse aqui, ó. A primeira coisa que tem que fazer é... Não. Eu acho que a gente tem que investir em Intimidate antes. Tem que focar em um. A gente vai focar nos dois pra gente ter todos os negócios, mas por enquanto vamos nesse aqui só. Caden, a gente evolui o First Aid, não. Vamos Troll. Não vou falar nada não, mas vamos lá. Jenkins.
Perimeter secure, Commander.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Ah não, mas tá bem melhor o jogo assim, né, o... Como é que eu lembrava desse trem aqui? Não sei.
Oh God, what happened here?
Adeus, Jenkins. Boa tarde, irmão.
Rip right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Ai, véi.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Jenkins, véi.
Aye, man.
É o clássico. Esse aí virou um meme, né? Esse personagem. O cara empolgadão pra missão já morreu. Ai, nessa época não tinha munição, né? Era só bom demais.
A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Deixa eu ver como é que era o sniper. Era bruto, né? Mas quando você começa com um soldado... Não, mas antigamente era um caos, velho. Esse negócio do sniper ficava, a mira ficava assim. Tá bem mais de boa. Eita, caralho. Suzanne Brutal parece meio Suzanne. É com Botox, Suzanne com Botox.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Ashley.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
You bet.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years.
Ooh.
Why are they here now?
The Geth.
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago.
Created by the
They were
Quarians.
supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
Hey,
If you saw
no.
this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Move out! Ô Romulo, você tá aí? Dá uma conferida nos cortes de cena. Vocês que viram aí o Deus Ex. É engraçado como é que é uma coisa básica, né? Posso mandar eles, né? Posso. Ah, você pode escorar, né? Só da frente, Ashley. Bem básico assim, né? O sistema de tiro e tal. O jogo não é um jogo difícil, não. Só ver, tinha uma coisa ali pra pegar, não tinha? Tinha. Pega tudo. Então, esse aqui é um negócio pra... Pros caras virem, né? É um negócio do tutorial que eu cortei.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
É, mas esse aqui é um...
Plan, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
A gente pô. Não, é a gente pô sim. É. Aí eu vou upar o charme aqui. Sempre maximizar isso aqui. Inútil, Ashley. Já tem coisa pra gastar ainda? Eu, né? É, vamos guardar um pouquinho.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Fico apertando R ainda pra recarregar.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Aí começa esse minigame, eu adoro ele também. Bem fácil, mas assim, às vezes ele fica difícil, né? Não. Caralho. É chifre.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible.
Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can shut him up.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
He had it coming.
It was only a matter of time till he did something
É verdade.
crazy
É
and
verdade.
dangerous.
É verdade.
I suppose you're right.
É verdade.
By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
É verdade.
Williams,
Suzanne é
take us to the
brutal
spaceport.
demais pra aguentar a
Good luck,
loucura.
Commander.
Só deu uma na cara do cara. Say good night, Manuel. Deixa eu ver. Aí, se eu não me engano, libera mais coisa. Eu acho que, tipo assim, você tem que encher o máximo possível pra liberar mais coisa, né?
Saren.
Que isso? Não tá acontecendo a cena.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
Então, são dois Turians. O Saren e o Nihilus. Os dois são os Spectres, né?
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
A gente ouve um tiro, né? É legal não mostrar, de certa forma.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Look at the size of it.
Olha lá, Edu. Caralho. Ah, mas o bicho move igual um maluco, né? Vem. O bicho aqui do meu lado, caralho. Caralho.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
Botar a Suzanne Brutal, é.
Running to
Suzanne
get a
Brutal.
clear look at it.
Está de volta.
I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Loucura,
Cole,
né? Já é
we're
citado
just
aí.
a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
I don't like being lied to.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Like what?
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Is that all? You holding on me. Thanks. Isso aqui que é os negócios que você investe em charme ou intimidação, você...
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Name's Powell.
His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
I have to go. Aí, beleza. Tem mais alguma coisa aqui? Mas que engraçado esse negócio de skill to load eletrônicos. Eu não posso ter eletrônicos. Ah, tem que upar isso aqui, né? Não sabia que tinha que upar isso aqui. Ah, mas é só agora que eu devia ter upado tudo aqui, né? Pra liberar esse trem, mas tudo bem. Não tem problema. O nosso a gente pode upar... Sniper Rifle seria top, né? Vamos lá, continuar roletando. Então, a gente ouviu um tiro, né? A gente não sabe de nada. Nihilus morto.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures.
Todo mundo escondendo, hein,
My name's Powell.
Ah, ele que é o
I saw
Powell.
what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
The other one shot him?
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren.
Saren.
I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Cole mentioned you.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
O cara dedurou o cara que tá a 10 metros dele.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass.
Yeah,
and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those
Essa
grenades.
Ashley é chata, velho.
They're yours. Take them.
My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line.
Esse cara sempre tá escondendo alguma coisa.
Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
You were sleeping? I thought you were working here on the docks.
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Chata demais a Ashley, véi.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Deixa o cara, véi.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Tá bom, tem como squad equipment, né? Isso. Nunca usa. Pistola. Já nunca usa, mas o Kaden usa, né? Sinceramente não precisa de nada dessas coisas. Isso aqui precisa. Sniper Rifle, bora. Nada, não pode colocar nada aqui, né? Eu gostava desse sistema de modificar as coisas aqui. Caralho, mortal. Ih, eu acho que o cara jogou o cara lá embaixo, né? Caralho, o cara tá na beirada. Esse cara que eu lembro da aproximação dele da puta que pariu. Somente aquele lá, cara. E você pode fazer os caras te acertar também os dele, né? Não chega tão longe. Nossa, esse tem uma boa, hein, galera? O soldado é muito ridículo de roubar. Essa armadura dele é ridícula, velho. Peguei esse elevadorzinho. Aí ele, ó. Agora deu pra ver a cutscene.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Ah, ainda não trocaram isso aí, os 3 em pé. É feio demais chegando desse jeito, velho.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Rapaz, não tem como se mirar, não? Caralho, só porque eu tirei onda, né? Eu tô tomando aqui. Nunca tinha visto nada de Mass Effect, jurava que ele era no estilo Knights of the Old Republic. Não, né, não. Mas é a BioWare que fez, né? Ele eu acho esse sistema melhor, tá ligado? Mas eu entendo que na época do Knights of the Old Republic eu não tinha como os caras fazer desse jeito, né? Assim, você mandar o... Aqui, ó, parar o... Você mandar os caras, tá vendo? Você pode mandar o poderzinho. Precisou deles fazer o Knights of the Old Republic, né? E o Baldur's Gate pra fazer o Mass Effect. Pra cima. Como é que faz pra usar Tem um overkill aqui. Então, mas eu queria saber como é que eu uso isso aqui, ó. Ah, é só clicar aqui, usa. Você é um sniper? Deixa eu só desarmar esse trem aqui, escorando ele. Tem uma coisa do outro lado. Não lembro se tinha. Ah, era só um lugar, um lado que eu poderia ter vindo, né? Perto aí, gente. Eita, caralho. Fui, gente. É, não, upa pouco, né? Eu tenho que upar o first aid. Esses bichos são retardado mental. Esse aqui é o beacon, né? A gente tem que investigar ele em breve, mas eu lembro que tinha umas coisas aqui. Eu sei de coisas, pô. Vamos lá. Parece bem mais divertido, sim. A luta é, né? Mas o Knights of the Old Republic ainda é muito bom, velho.
This is amazing. Actual working
Produto da sua
Tolkien
época, né?
technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Eita, caralho. Ninguém pra salvar a Suzanne, né?
No, don't touch it. It's too...
Ganhou um achievement, Distinguished Service Medal. Eu posso passar minha cara aqui pro outro lado, né?
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy.
Eita.
A human alliance
Cara, só com a
vessel.
mão na cara.
It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Eita, cara. Ação de jogo.
This human must be eliminated.
Eles não gastaram nada nesse jogo, né? Tipo assim, mudaram nada. Mudaram nada. Só melhoraram um pouquinho os gráficos, tacaram um fader aí, um shade, né? Sei lá. Tipo assim, tudo igual.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
É, mas eu lembro que era uma dor de cabeça fazer funcionar no computador novo, né?
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction...
Não, eles mudaram algumas coisinhas muito específicas, tipo, não tinha isso aí, não.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh. Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Feel bad about Jenkins. What happened to Williams? I'm pissed off about the Geth.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
That's a mistake.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I don't like soldiers dying under my
O
command.
Jenkins morreu, pra quem não se lembra.
Jenkins
E
wasn't
já se
your
esqueceu.
fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
To hell with them.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
Tá certo, Suzanne Brutal.
I'll stand
gosto de
behind you
políticos,
and your
Suzanne.
report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Gith, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Hates humans?
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
A vision.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision?
A vision.
A vision of what?
Our
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Forget it.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Calma, cara. Captain Nance tem história.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
He can't help us.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status. I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Agora estamos livres para andar na nave. Que é uma nave foda, né? Lendária. Normandy. Okay.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry.
Soou de jeito curioso.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it.
Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I don't have one. I'm in it for the action.
I never met my parents. If they wanted to see
As
me, they'd have
respostas
contacted me after
Renegade
that
são
mess a
boas
few
demais,
years
velho.
back.
Oh, that's right, a Coos. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet.
Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain's briefing was confidential.
Understood, ma'am.
Pelo amor de Deus.
Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Segura a onda aí, amigo. Dr. Chalk
Yes,
was
Commander?
incrível.
Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school.
Suzanne Brutal
Therefore, it
remasterizado,
seemed
sim, Guilherme.
Too
Inacreditável.
safe, too secure.
Ela mesmo.
I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel
mais
the
lendária das
stars,
lendárias.
tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Any regrets?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Captain Anderson é foda.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Complications?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Enxaqueca pesados, cara. Ó, Ashley.
I'm glad
Prepara pra
you're okay,
Ashley.
Commander. The crew could use some good
Você viu a
news
diferença da
after
versão
what happened
normal?
to
Pouca
Jenkins.
coisa ainda. Tem algumas coisinhas muito pequenas, tá ligado? Muito pequenas que só um cara que já jogou muitas vezes percebe, tá ligado? Coisas pequenininhas. Tipo assim, teve uma cena ali que... Quando a Suzanne Brutal tava falando que teve um corte pra cara dela, que teve umas vozes que não tinha na versão original, não, eu acho.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Mas assim,
Part of me
tudo muito
feels guilty
parecido.
over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Acho que eles focaram muito no gráfico e no jeito do jogo mesmo. Não tá tão preso igual ele era, não.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being
Foi
assigned
engraçado, a
to the
Suzanne Brutal falou de um
It's
jeito
nice
mais
when someone
carinhoso
makes you feel
com Caden do que com a Ashley.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
A gente vai ver, né, se vai ser assim mesmo. É, né, nesse primeiro jogo não tem nada aqui não, é só os caras conversando aqui, né. Sempre que você fizer uma missão grande, você conversa com as pessoas.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Dá um rolê na Normandy, só pra vocês conhecerem ali, tem como você descer. Pegar um elevador, vamos ver se os elevadores. Acho que vou rejogar eles. É, pois é, tava de graça no Amazon Prime, né? Eu peguei e falei, velho, é bom que a gente faz mais um jogo dos melhores jogos de todos os tempos já pra upar no YouTube. Eu aproveito e dou uma olhada aqui.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Pay you?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself.
Tem revendedor dentro da nave, velho.
Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses?
Isso é coisa de comprar, né?
Manufacturers, I already.
Você tem que comprar licenses pra ele comprar.
Licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Esse aqui você pode comprar coisas, né? É, você pode dar uma comparada se quiser. A gente pode usar o Heavy Armor, né? Mas custa 1000. Vamos colocar 1000. Eu costumo vender tudo, velho. Tudo nível 1 eu vou vender já. Entendeu? Eu vou deixando de nível em nível. Esse aqui é 25 mil. Você tem 1.700. Um dia nós vamos comprar. E aqui é a garagem, né? Você pode mudar umas coisas ali. Aqui, se não me engano, é engenharia, né? É. Engineer Adams aí. Característica, o Jenks morreu. Rest in peace, Jenks. Deve zerar os 3 Mass Effect de novo, sim, pô. Aí vai ser a última vez, né? A gente vai ter que rejogar. Vamos pro Dark Souls. Eu vou ter que rejogar, né? Pra upar no YouTube. Tá pensando em rejogar o Darkwood? Eu já rejoguei várias vezes. Eu queria fazer uma versão séria, eterna. Mas já tá upado no YouTube, né? Então talvez daqui a 10 anos eu jogo de novo. Mas é o tipo de jogo que eu jogo sozinho, tá ligado? Sem estar no stream, eu jogo o Darkwood às vezes. É, Dark Souls a gente vai ter que rejogar pra ficar aí eternamente o vídeo, né?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Tenso, galera. Eu gostava muito do Jenkins. Pois é, o Darkwood...
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the
Tava
Citadel.
vendo os vídeos, tava pensando assim, podia fazer um melhor, né? Mas é tão tenso o Darkwood que, tipo assim, que eu tenho que me preparar mentalmente pra jogar ele. Eu queria jogar ele no hard, tá ligado? Joguei no hard, ia ser top. Quem sabe um dia, né? Primeira visita à Citadel, ninguém esquece.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so
O
touchy?
Joker, velho.
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
O Joker
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Então, mas véi,
Clearance Normandy.
Mass Effect é bom demais, né, velho?
Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an
Tudo é muito
Alliance
fantástico e novo, assim, pra ver esse
Roger,
jogo.
Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Quem não odeia, né? Quem não odeia, né? Até você, Ashley. Vamos roubar as coisas aqui, né? Cara, deu uma bambeada aqui, né? Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos rogue cluster. She had particularly concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for this sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Então aí você tem essa side quest que você descobre, né? Você pode ir lá buscar as coisas. Acho que nós vamos fazer algumas, talvez todas. As mais importantes nós vamos fazer. Mas o mais legal dessa área aqui é essa galera aqui.
These allegations are very serious. This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
Por que é bom? É bom porque mostra que, tipo assim, os seres humanos, eles não são, tá ligado? Enfim, vamos ver a conversa toda.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business.
Ele fala,
and cannot
a
be
raça deles
distracted
fala os
right
sentimentos
now.
antes de falar, né?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response.
Alarmed response.
You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
The large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Den. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth clan will be invited to the council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the council. All but the Earth clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? This talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your
Why so
shoulder,
cranky?
Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
As coisas sobre os Volus.
Yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see you.
Meus Elcor agora.
I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response.
Remorseful
Jim.
response.
You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
O que é foda, né? A voz, né? A voz diferencia muito, né? Tipo assim, você vê um Elcor desse aí, se o cara não falasse, tá ligado? Ia ser considerado um animal, tá ligado?
I'd like to know more
A
about the
voz é
culture of
muito
the
importante.
Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Contrário do Volus, né? Tudo.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere
Só gente
farewell.
boa.
Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Como é que salva? Esse quick save, porra, aí sim. Esse aqui é um lugar... Então, muita coisa pra fazer na Cidadel. Vamos tentar fazer tudo numa ida só, né? Fazer tudo o máximo possível numa ida só. A gente vai resolvendo as coisas.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Commander?
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for
Essa é
the
uma
Citadel.
Asari, né?
Feel
É a
free to
primeira
access
que
the
a gente vê.
terminal
Esse...
yourself.
Primeira Asari que a gente vê é ela, né?
What's your name? What do you do here?
Teve
My
uma
name is
outra
Cytherea.
na
I'm the
cutscene, só que a gente não viu,
administrative
né?
assistant for the embassies.
Direito.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant.
I should be going
Have
now.
a pleasant day.
Dá uma olhada aqui rápida. Que é o bar, né? O bar e tem uma outra área aqui também, né? Os diplomatas.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Você pega uns codex. Papel de leve.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Legal. Aqui, se não me engano, é o CSEC, né? Isso. Executor Paul.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel.
And security.
Was there
Citadel
something you
security.
needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
We're not favorites. No,
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
Underhanded side?
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre.
Muito obrigado pela raid. Deus abençoe. Muito obrigado pelo seguimento. Valeu, gente. Valeu. Sejam bem-vindos. Gorete contra o Baixo Astral. Contra o Mal-Estar ou Baixo Astral? Gorete é um nome ótimo, inclusive. Tem que... aqui, eu diria que aqui não é muito alto astral, não. Mas é... um médio astral, não é baixo astral, não. Especificamente. Tudo ótimo, tudo ótimo. Um médio astral. Um astral mais... um astral mais... como é que fala? Mais mental, assim, mais tranquilo. Nesse momento, né? Às vezes a gente joga os jogos tensos. Cecílio, boa noite. Boa noite, gente. Valeu, sejam bem-vindos. Valeu, Lobo Azulado. Valeu todo mundo. Estamos jogando pela terceira vez nesse stream Mass Effect. Agora o Legendary, né? Não. Pera aí. Eu só joguei uma vez no stream, não foi? Mass Effect. Vitor a favor do Baixo Astral, não. Apesar das pessoas acharem que eu sou a favor do Baixo Astral, eu não sou. Sou a favor do Alto Astral. Mas sendo bem realista, não tá muito alto astral, não. Tá mais um astral contemplativo, um astral pensativo, existencial, né? Acho que sim. Mais reflexivo, sem dúvida. Muito conversa nesse momento, inclusive. No Mass Effect. Descobrindo esse novo universo. O que você estava jogando?
Yeah,
Não mostrou o que
right.
você estava jogando.
You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
Eita.
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do.
Celeste tem que jogar, tá na lista. Se colocar aí exclamação jogo. Exclamação jogo mostra os jogos que a gente já jogou e os jogos que a gente tem que jogar. Muito bom e difícil. Eu acho que o Celeste tá nessa fase que a gente vai jogar. A gente tá jogando agora o Deus Ex, o terceiro Deus Ex, depois vai ser BioShock 1, 2 e 3. E depois eu acho que é... Aí a lista com as notas que a gente deu, né? E aí a gente joga em séries e tal, tá na série ficção científica. Isso aqui a gente tá jogando, no final de semana a gente joga outros jogos. Mas dia de semana a gente joga os jogos da lista. O objetivo é jogar todos os jogos de todos os tempos de história, né?
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty
Mas tá tenso jogar os Deus Ex, eu não tô muito fã deles não. Mas são jogos muito bons ainda, estão ganhando muito boas notas.
Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything.
Então você sabe do Saren já, né?
Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
No.
But not all specters are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Esse cara é bom, esse Hector Pelling é bom, velho.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary
Ele é policial bom, assim,
services
coisa
throughout
rara.
the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training.
Tá tendo um negócio no áudio do Legendary Addiction, às vezes tá meio comprimido assim, né? Eles devem ter colocado um filtro de limiter, alguma coisa assim, que às vezes a voz vai muito alta e a voz...
Tell me about your investigation into
Good cop, é.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Vocês já jogaram Mass Effect, gente?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Esse aqui é o 1 ainda, né? Então assim, a gente vai ter uns 3, 4 final de semana jogando Mass Effect, provavelmente. Ainda mais desse jeito, indo em todos, né?
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose.
Eu ainda não. Comecei uma vez, mas não continuei, não lembro porquê. Algumas pessoas não jogam porque é muito papo, é muita conversa, né? Ó.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you
Qual que é o problema, velho, de se você tá precisando de uma ajuda? Você pode só conversar, não tem problema não.
Oh, Commander.
Opa.
Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Ei, Kid, cala a boca.
Sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
Consort?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Foi onde começou meu amor por jogo com escolhas, sim. Ah, se não era esse, então talvez você começou no 2 ou no 3, né?
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
Um erro. Gente, não pode fazer isso não, gente.
I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Ah, só você conversar com ela.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Have fun. Nassana.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Ah, Nassana mais pra frente já vai conversar com a gente. Bartender.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Why not?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassy.
Eu acho talvez... Não, eu joguei antes. Eu joguei antes uns... Baldur's Gate, eu acho que eu cheguei a jogar antes. Mas eu acho que o primeiro que eu fui até o fim, tipo assim... Fazendo as escolhas, acompanhando a história, lendo tudo, foi Mass Effect. Shaira?
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
É muito bem apresentado, tipo assim, o ambiente todo, você conversa com as pessoas, você pode conversar, não conversar, né? E esse rolê inicial do...
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around. You have to be tough with these aliens. They won't respect you otherwise.
Racista. Eu tenho uma saudade um pouco desse rolê de... Pra muita gente é chato, né? Eu entendo. Mas pra mim era sempre uma coisa... Fazia parte da ambientação. Ficar dando esse rolê na Citadel, mas é chato ter que ir e voltar muitas vezes.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
No thanks.
I don't need a guide.
Our records indicate this is your first time on the Citadel. A brief orientation session is customary. Please allow me to do my job.
Please allow me to do my job.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to...
Blah, blah, blah.
I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Sorry.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On
Blah,
the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Beleza.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Tem placa,
and
velho,
thank
não
you
precisa
for
da
using
Avina.
Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Tem directions aí, tá vendo? Olha que legal. Mas é meio confuso, inicialmente. Aí, inicialmente você só pode ir pra alguns lados, tá vendo? Olha lá, só pode ir lá pra fazer a missão, mas vamos fazer uma side quest rapidão. Você pode ir andando, tá entendendo? Pra alguns lugares, né? Não pra todos. Você tem que conversar com a Shaira, né? Não, mas se bem que é melhor ir fazer, igual eu falei, né? Fazer as coisas em grupo. Meio que... Você tá passando no lugar e você vai lá e faz a side quest. Então vamos lá. Fazer a missão principal, que aí na volta a gente vai ter que passar por muitos lugares pra fazer e a gente vai fazendo as coisas. Olha ele, Zectopelin aí. E um cara chamado Garrus.
Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Eu sinto que nós vamos nos encontrar de novo, Garrus. Garrus Valkyrie. Eu acho a direção de arte, assim, é bem tradicional, né? Meio clichê, assim, mas ela é bem feita, tá ligado? Não é uma coisa feia, não tem nada que é podre. É tudo bem, assim... Aquela coisa que você... Você espera, né? De uma ficção científica.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me.
Ooh.
And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
That was you, not
You're the one
me.
who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Insults typical. You'll pay.
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Ooh.
Your species needs to learn its place.
Suzanne Brutal.
You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
What's the point?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Ooh.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Suzanne é muito brutal. Não aguenta, ela não aguenta, não.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council
Tem muita
question
história.
our motives.
I know Saren.
Cada resposta é uma pedrada.
He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
How do you know
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding
I
something.
don't
on
trust
Saren.
him. I'll talk to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
The captain deserves better.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer.
Shadow
Buys
Broker.
and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
What about you and Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years
Gorete mandou o rádio pra cá.
I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge.
Você segue
I was
Gorete?
working with Saren to find and remove
Estava lá,
a known
João?
terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up.
Tava lá, olha aí, velho.
But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No
Parece gente
hesitation.
boa mesmo. Pareceu aí um pouquinho.
He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
He's a monster.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Ninguém sabe quem é o Shadow Broker.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street.
Mas os humanos eles são
They want us
meio...
to expand and settle unstable regions like Skillian Verge and the
Ah,
Attican
isso aí é
Traverse.
foda.
But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help
Bom
us
argumento.
out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Ex-exe boy. Ex-exe boy.
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his guests.
Eze boy
Problem
não.
solved.
Exe boy. Ou, em português seria Esche boy. Esche boy. Tá bom, muita coisa. Harkin, Council Ambassadors, Spectres, Barla Vaughn, a gente já conversou, né?
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Why protect
him? Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force.
Goretti é um nome muito original pra gente jovem.
But it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
É, tipo, igual a Suzanne, minha namorada aqui, né, que fala também isso, que Suzanne é nome de senhora de idade, né?
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone.
Goretti é a personagem. Ah, tá. Qual o seu nome?
They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation.
Você não fala o seu nome.
But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Is this legal?
They sound like shadow operatives.
Bia. Everything about them is classified.
Mas Bia de Bianca ou
Bia de... We don't even know how many there are. The latest alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them.
Cara, tem outro nome que tem Bia,
They're the Citadel's top agents.
Tô louco?
The last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them.
Tem outro nome que tem Bia?
If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
Beatriz, Beatriz, isso. Pós-dublado, vim parar aqui quando me deparei, era mod de 5 anos passados. Beatriz, é verdade. Não, é porque eu tenho uma amiga que o apelido dela é Bia e eu falei, caraca, qual que é o nome dela?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
Pergunta se eu chamo Beatriz. Pois é, eu sempre penso Bianca, porque é Bia, né?
But when something does go wrong,
primeira pessoa que fala Bianca de primeira.
Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
São dois nomes lindos, assim.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over
Goretti menos, né? Goretti, nome que tem et, não sei, remete a outras coisas. De um ponto de vista... como é que fala? Linguístico, né? Tinha que ser Bea, né? Beatriz. A gente chama de... Eu não sei, a gente fala Beatriz mesmo, né? Ou a gente fala Beatriz?
No, I'm waiting, Commander.
A gente não pode fazer essas missões ainda não. Tem uma missãozinha, uma side quest que a gente pode fazer agora, eu acho. Que é de... esse cara aqui, ó.
That guy's up to something.
What?
What? Oh, no, I wasn't.
É o primeiro Salarian que a gente conversa, assim.
Yes, is there something you want?
Following the Keepers?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
E os Keepers são esses bichos aí, né?
I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Relax.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
No meu filme tá escrito que é um personagem, mas muita gente não vê essa parte, precisa ser forte. I see.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like
é muito legal do Mass Effect, tem isso também, tipo assim. Tem todas essas coisas que são introduzidas no primeiro jogo que vão ser resolvidas lá na frente. Tem muita coisa assim, você conhece tudo sobre o universo, né? Se você acompanhar a conversa, ter as conversas e tudo mais. I'm with the Alliance.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What
are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist.
Achava que era Giovanna.
I want to know what makes them tick.
Como assim, Giovanna? Então esse cara quer descobrir mais sobre os Keepers, né? Porque ninguém sabe exatamente.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Então, basicamente todos esses seres galácticos chegaram nessa citadela e tava desse jeito, já tava construído assim, e esse Keeper já tava aqui. Eles não entendem como é que eles funcionam exatamente, os Keepers, né? Aí uma dessas side quests é investigar os Keepers, né?
Commander.
E eu acho que eu lembro de como ir escaneando todos em ordem.
No, I haven't.
Eu acho que nossa, eu sou muito viciado nesse jogo, né? Tipo assim, mas eu sou um cara muito... Sempre falo isso, né? Eu sei que é chato ficar repetindo, mas eu sou um cara muito... Se eu tenho um objetivo, eu gosto de ver ele até o fim, né? E é sempre uma coisa meio... terapêutica pra mim não resolver as coisas. Entendeu? O povo fala, Vitor, tem coisa que você não vai conseguir resolver, pô. Tipo, ainda mais nesse jogo que é tipo... 1 milhão de side quest, tem coisa que você tem que aceitar que você nunca vai resolver, né? Mas esse aqui eu sei resolver. Só sei área por área e você vai escaneando os Keepers, né? Aqui não tem nenhum mais. É bom pro futuro, se alguém quiser saber, né? Onde que eles estão, eles podem vir aqui. Aqui já não tem mais nenhum, tá vendo? Mas é bom que nós vamos ter o nosso primeiro passeio de elevador. O que define ser um boy executável? Cara, a história dessa trilogia é muito foda, muito foda, muito foda. E tipo assim, de um jeito tranquilo, né? Não uma história, tipo, muito bem escrita mesmo. O universo, né?
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with...
Press left shift to skip. Tá escrito aqui. Você pode pular agora essa viagem. Que antigamente você ficava um tempão, velho, nesses... Cara, vai rapidaço agora. Então, aí a gente vê aqui, a gente tá no Presidium, né?
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
A gente vai meio que escaneando os Keepers, né? Olha lá, please do not disturb the Keepers. E a gente vai meio que dando essa voltinha aqui, né? A gente tem que ir ali do outro lado conversar com o Barlavon. Muito bonita a Citadel, velho. E a gente ganhou nível? Ganhou, né? Mas eu queria muito liberar isso aqui. Segurar um pouquinho antes. Então lembrar que a gente tem que passar ali no meio, que a gente não passou ainda. Aqui é um teleporte. E aqui é o Barlavon, né?
What's this? One of the Earth Clan.
Ele é um
a
Volus,
very
né?
famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd.
Tava inventando um nick um dia. Véi, mas Ashes Boy é foda. Eu tenho que fazer tudo. Eu não costumo fazer tudo, não, mas assim, quando tá no caminho, é só você ir ali e fazer, eu faço, tá ligado? Porque eu gosto de conversa. Eu não gosto de, tipo assim, tem umas missões, até no Mass Effect 1 tem, que você tem que ir no lugar, matar um monte de gente, é tudo a mesma coisa, aí eu não gosto, não. Só é um saco esse boy aí, é só hétero, não dá pra fazer romance com ele. Dá nos outros, não dá? Nos outros dá o... Mas, velho, todo personagem humano, geralmente, os humanos no Mass Effect dos companheiros seus são muito chatos, todos eles, né? Os legais são os alienígenas mesmo.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon.
Todos deveriam ser bi. Eu acho que todos são bis, depois do segundo jogo. No primeiro jogo, eu acho que eles tinham medo de fazer uma coisa muito... né? Quase todo mundo é bi, aliás, né? Tem gente que não é bi, né? É legal também não... Tem alguns que não são bi, mas o normal é ser bi. No futuro é óbvio que vai ser assim, né? I need information.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
Não deu a mesma coisa, tem um lá que eu queria fazer romance, não dá. Não, mas é legal, tem uns que não tem. Né, que mostra que tipo, tem desenvolvimento do personagem. Se fazer sentido com o personagem é legal, né, mas... E é legal a maioria ser bi, porque faz sentido. No futuro, todos nós vamos ser bissexuais, né? Start talking.
I need that information, now.
Threats don't work on me, Commander. This information is worth a small fortune. But this is an unusual situation, so I am going to let you have it for free.
Ooh.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The shadow broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
What a shock.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine
Suzanne
that.
Brutal.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the shadow broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the shadow broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
How do I find him?
I heard he was paying Citadel security a visit. If you hurry, you can probably catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Krogan? Mais uma.
Very.
Raça aí.
However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's
Is
my
this
motto.
legal? Muito, essa pergunta que
Sounds
parece
pretty
muito,
shady.
né? Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
I don't buy it.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
I should go.
I should go. Clássico.
Goodbye,
Commander Shepard. Tá bom. A gente vai, num rolê só, a gente vai fazer... Conversar com muita gente, resolver algumas coisas. Aqui é o lugar que você pode comprar umas coisas com... E aqui uma outra raça.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for...
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Enfim, né? Aí você pode comprar coisas com ele aqui. E você pode comprar licença, que eu acho melhor comprar sempre. Porque você pode comprar tudo lá no seu... Na sua nave, né? Se eu não me lembro, tem um Keeper aqui atrás, não tem? Escondido. Bora continuar dando a volta, conhecendo a Citadel. Aqui não tem nenhum. Ali tem um escondido também. Aqui é uma escada que você sobe e vai para a próxima parte. A gente não vai lá agora. Tem aqui uma estátua de um Krogan, né? É o... Aquela escada ali em cima. Mais um Keeper aqui. Do outro lado ali é as embaixadas, né? Isso. E aí vamos entrar aqui, tem uma coisa que a gente tem que fazer aqui, não é?
Welcome. I am Nailina. I don't recognize you as one of our
Os
expected
clientes.
clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
The consort?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nalina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes.
Acolytes.
Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
Contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Sounds not interested. Sound interesting.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in
3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months.
Are you serious?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment,
tu é amigo do
others
Terno
still
Rei.
for pleasure.
Amo aquela banda.
Most
Só
of the
amigaços,
time, our
velho.
clients
Terno
won't
Rei
realize
já
what they were seeking until after
conheci eles há
she's
muito tempo
provided it for
atrás.
them.
A gente tocou com eles esses dias.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense.
Antigamente eles abriam pra minha banda. Hoje em dia a gente abre pra banda deles. Estou muito famoso.
I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nalina.
Yes, Shaira?
Alô?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Tô vendo teu trabalho no Spotify. Minha banda é muito mais bagunçada assim que Terno Rei, né? Obviamente. Mas tem umas músicas Colgate, assim, a galera do Terno Rei gosta muito. Eles adoram
It
Colgate,
appears
por
the
exemplo.
consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Maybe later.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Parece que não vou ter que esperar porra nenhuma, né, amiga?
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. Please, relax and enjoy yourself.
I'd spend all day here if I could.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth. The consort is a wonderful person.
Muito mais, gostei. Tem umas músicas mais pesadonas, mais bagunçadas, assim. É a banda punk, né? Mas tem um contato entre Terno Rei e Loop de Loop, sem dúvida.
That is close enough, Commander.
Calma.
I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
You checking up on me?
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Hurry up. Véi, a resposta de Renegade é boa demais.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be.
Queria ser
We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What went wrong?
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general.
Opa!
If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Mas eu tenho que conversar com você sobre outra coisa.
I ask that you return to
Então,
me
aí você
only
tem que
after you
fazer,
have
tipo,
spoken with
meio que uma
Septimus.
série de missões aí, né? Pra você resolver. O problema lá do cara do embaixador Elko, que a gente conversou lá no início, né?
To admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect at first.
E vamos dar esse rolê aqui. Eu lembro que tem sempre uns keepers que ficam escondidinhos, né? Aqui não tem. São membros embaixados agora e a gente resolve umas coisas lá. O álbum de 2021 Lula. Só a gente mesmo pra perder uns... Devendo ter perdido uns 10 fãs com esse nome desse disco aí, né? Mas é. Os únicos loucos capazes de fazer isso, né? Que sem tá nem aí mesmo é a gente. Mas é mais do que uma questão, não é só simplesmente uma questão política também, né? Elas vão fazer falta, não vão. Eu acho que a gente é uma banda que é conhecida por não valorizar muitos fãs, eu acho. Até antagonizar os fãs às vezes, né? Os fãs do Loop de Loop eles são... Às vezes eles são problemáticos, ou seja, eles precisam de um choque de realidade, né? Aí eu jurava que ia chamar trator mesmo. Ia chamar trator, só que eu já tinha comentado com os caras há muito tempo que... Porra, a gente podia chamar esse disco de Lula, velho. Ia ser top demais. E aí o Renan... Geralmente era o Renan. O Renan, ele ficava meio receoso. Falava assim, não, velho, nossa... Ele sempre foi esse cara que ficava receoso. Tipo, não, velho, uma galera não vai ouvir a gente por causa do nome do disco. Pra que isso, tá ligado? Eu moro no sul... Aí a gente conseguiu convencer ele que ia ser legal, porque o disco tem essa temática de uma turnê brasileira, né? Uma temática de vários lugares no Brasil e tal. Aí ele meio que teve que aceitar. Mas uma banda normal não faria isso, tá entendendo? No sentido... Você tem que fazer o possível pra mais gente te ouça, né? Não o contrário. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. A fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Fewer understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Uma outra sidequest aí. E linda. Vamos, por quê? Por que você vai fazer lá? Ah, beleza.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very
O
busy.
quê? O quê? Tá bom. Suzanne perguntando se a gente vai jogar Sonboard hoje. Uai, eu moro no sul, a gente tem que aceitar algumas coisas. Mas eu entendo, tipo assim, o Renan, ele é esse cara, ele, tipo assim, muito preocupado com a família dele, sabe, esse tipo de coisa. Aí, tipo... Eu acho que ele tem uma coisa na cabeça dele que talvez, tipo assim, se a gente fosse uma banda mais receptiva, tivesse feito outras escolhas na carreira, a gente podia, sabe, fazer sucesso. Eu acho que ele preocupa com esse tipo de coisa, tá ligado? E a gente tem que dar um choque de realidade nele também, né? Falando, Renan, pelo amor de Deus, véio, a nossa banda nunca ia fazer sucesso. Essa ilusão que você criou aí não é realista, né? Aí ele tá sempre meio que em busca desse sucesso ilusório, né? Que tipo assim, que ninguém tem na real. Nenhuma banda de punk tem, tá ligado? Aí sempre por isso que no show ele sempre fica impressionado. Caralho, tá lotado aqui esse show. Tipo assim. Então eu tenho que atravessar a rua. Não, eu vinha dali, né? Eu vim dali. Agora eu tenho que atravessar a rua de outro jeito. Por aqui, Tá entendendo esse trem? Aí ele é meio receoso com esse tipo de coisa. Tipo assim, quando é muito combativo, se é que posso se dizer essa palavra, ele sempre fica meio assim. Essa aqui é uma quest que a gente tem que fazer depois. Tem aquele... Aqui, cara, ali a gente já foi, não já? A gente deu a volta, sim. Já, não já?
Do not disturb the keepers.
Já. Só ver se ali no meio tem. Pois mas aí a gente conseguiu convencer ele. Mas você tá entendendo? É tipo assim... Se você quer fazer sucesso, o inteligente é você não fazer música política. Não dá opinião nenhuma. Tá entendendo? Tipo assim, uma banda igual o Terno Rei nunca faria um disco chamado Lula. Até porque eu acho que tipo, algumas pessoas estão cansadas de falar sobre política, né? A gente é só por causa da nossa história mesmo. A gente tem um...
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Be more open-minded.
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
Essa missão...
Not unreasonable.
Que vai acompanhar essa missão lá na frente vai ter uma coisa inesperada, assim. E tem que ter um evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Let me talk to it.
If
You're
you'd like, I
pathetic.
could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Então, aí o que rola? Olha lá.
Do you desire to learn of the
Esse cara tá pregando aqui, né?
Or has the honorable
Você consegue viajar e tocar o Brasil todo, tentando sempre fazer algo diferente. Acho que é um bom sucesso. Eu também acho, mas depende do ponto de vista do sucesso. Eu acho que o Renan, ele queria que a gente fosse uns rockstar, tá ligado? Ele tá meio preso a uma antiga concepção de, tipo assim, ter um contrato com a gravadora, tá entendendo? Desse tipo de coisa. Só que escolheu os amigos errados. Having trouble?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
Suzanne
The
Brutal
CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the enkindlers.
Get out of here. Investigate.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
Dosamente, sim, verdade.
The
Assim o
truth
piloto
of
nunca
the
vai tocar no
enkindlers is
Domingão.
universal.
O Luciano Huck ué.
This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed.
E é isso, eu acho que o sonho dele era tocar no Luciano Huck no Faustão, tá ligado?
Is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Então, essa liberdade religiosa é complicada, né? Legality of
So you're
preaching.
breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now.
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Aí o argumento, então, é que não é a pregação que você tá falando, você tá só falando a verdade, né? Quem
Who
são
are
os
the
enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people.
Os Protheans.
The enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Aí tem como... Hã? É, por volta das 8,
I'll be back.
This one will continue to spread its message.
Não, é servidor de paz. Hã? Eu e Lina estamos na cidade lá na puta que pariu, os caras estão no McCoy resolvendo. E tá todo mundo em paz. Tá bom. A gente não vai conseguir não, eu e Lina, mas os outros todos vão conseguir. A gente tá preso numa cidade desgraçada lá. Que é Raven Creek. É tipo, não tem como entrar nem sair da cidade. Não tem como. Não tem marreta, não tem luz mais. Você só transmite pra mim ver, ué. No Discord, ué.
Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Onde que é? Ah não, dá pra vocês irem. Ah, não. Nasce lá já que eles te buscam. Suzanne tá querendo burlar aqui o sistema, gente. É o que que é? Ah, ele não pode falar.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his
Então.
Fisk is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
Qual? Então, mas eu acho que tem. Ah, é? Ah, não, então tem que ir lá. Você tem que ir de carro mesmo. Que isso, tem que ir lá então, né? Então, eu já fui todos os Keepers aqui. Só tinha um ali. Esse aqui é o Sisek Academy. Era pra eu encontrar o Rex aqui, não era? O Rex não, opa, spoiler. O Krogan. Mas esse aqui é um ponto cego dentro da Cidadel. A galera sempre esquece desse Keeper aqui, ó. Foi bom a gente ter passado aqui.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the Geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
Véi, a Ashley, ela é muito xenofóbica, véi. É inacreditável. Todo comentário dela é falando mal de algum alienígena. Até quando os alienígenas são... Aqui, ali é o bar ali pra frente. Aqui é o outro lugar, né? É a boate aqui, né? Scenic View. Curtiu uma. Bonito demais. Esses carros teletransportando ali, ó.
Big place.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
He's right.
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
We have to work to measure up. Big club, why keep the humans out?
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
That's enough, YouTube.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love.
And then,
according to the old vids, we have everything they want.
When you put it that way, there's no reason they wouldn't like you. I mean, us.
Opa!
Humans, ma'am.
You don't take much shore leave, do you, LT?
Highly inappropriate.
All right, laugh it up, Chief. I appreciate the thought, Alenko, but we're on duty here.
Aye, ma'am.
A Alenko deu em cima da comandante.
I'll walk drag, ma'am.
E temos aqui o primeira jornalista que a gente
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
No.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized
Mas
crime on
o
the
caso dela já dá
Citadel,
um tempo pra
but
ela.
there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make
Consider
it
it
worth your time.
done.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, it's you.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Jornalista é fofoqueiro, né, foda? Tem um soco vindo aí, não. Nela não.
Sounds like a good cause.
Mas quem lembra?
If I find any information, it's yours.
A galera, você sabe que eu odeio jornalista, velho. Então, assim, esse jogo... Quando apareceu aquele momento lá, que vai chegar, que vai aparecer, eu fiquei muito feliz. Então vamos ir até ali no fundo. Eu quero fazer esse negócio dos keepers logo de uma vez de primeiro.
Hello there, Commander. I'm Dr. Claude Michel. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Aliás, espera aí, é bom comprar...
Yes, Commander. Is there something...
Let me take a look.
Of course.
Tem um negócio de... Ah, esse negócio é bom pra caralho você comprar tudo, viu? Muito importante. Mas custa muito caro. Tá bom. Um dia eu vou comprar tudo. Tá bom, foi aqui, né? Aí aqui no canto tem nada, se não me engano, se a gente descer, dá pra outro caminho, não dá? A gente veio daqui. Mais um aqui por aqui.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I saw the monument at Aku's.
Tem monumento
They got a
Aku's.
whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you
Aqui é para
around,
o CSEC
Commander.
Academy, né? Que a gente já foi. Tudo da XP, né? Aqui é o Flux e aqui é a outra parte. Tem que ir no Flux lá. Talvez antes da gente vir aqui. Ali tem uma sidequest engraçada aqui. Deixa eu ir no Flux antes, que aí a gente não volta lá nunca mais, provavelmente. Então, lá pra frente a gente vai ter que voltar, né? A boate do futuro.
You should be careful when you say that around.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
Véi.
Not a bad place, but it's just not the same as back home.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Olha ali. Tem essa missão aqui que eu não vou fazer ela, não. Não, você vê que é muito rápido fazer ela, né?
I think somebody rigged this machine to funnel credits through the system.
Os caras estão roubando das máquinas.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left too. Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
It's okay.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know,
Nossa, não é o
eavesdropping
tipo de
on
coisa que você
people
conta pros
there.
outros, não.
If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
That's not
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Então, aqui a gente já foi, né? Ah, a gente vai descer e seguir pra direita ali, né? Loading. Ó, curioso. O cara correndo tão rápido que tá... Aí aqui é o última área, né? Eu acho. Que é aqui o mercado, né? O mercadão.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
É, e aqui tem umas pessoas.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Is that really? You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Who are you?
Do I know you?
No, I'm just a fan. One of your biggest fans, actually. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
What? No. Claro, toma um autógrafo aí.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Essa missão é boa também, tem um final curioso.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies?
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Aqui vai pra cá, né? O outro lado do...
That's her.
Já começa pautorando. Caralho, minha mira tá foda, né?
Those were sounds, man. I think we got him, Commander.
E aqui é a boate, Cora's Den, né? Muita gente pra conversar aqui, mas antes... Suzanne Brutal precisa de relaxar um pouquinho. As coisas que tem no jogo, né, velho? E os amigos se olhando. Vamos lá, Jenna.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
Make time now.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
Don't be stupid.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
I'm busy. The other waitresses can help you.
I got business here, but not with you. Commander.
General, que você tem que pensar.
What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Ooh! Because she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Some general? What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Eu tenho que upar mais pra resolver todas essas coisas, né?
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
Do you really want to be remembered this way?
No, I'd rather not be remembered at all. But I see your point. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Sure.
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking
Que é o
to?
L-Corps lá,
Where
né?
is he?
His name is Zoltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, kid.
Hard.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? I gotta say, that soldier
Filho da
get up
puta,
looks
velho.
real good on that body of yours.
Tomando seu cu.
Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. See where this goes.
You're disgusting.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with C-Sec, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Call me princess again and you'll be picking your teeth up off the floor. Now tell me where Garrus is.
Véi, vocês vão muito brutal.
Okay, just relax. Garrus, you say? You must be one of Anderson's crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Don't waste my time.
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
One more chance. Tell me where Garrus is. Now.
Okay, settle down. He went to speak to Dr. Michelle, over in the med clinic on the other side of the wards.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Captain Anderson, tell us.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at C-Sec Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What was that about?
I guess we better go find out.
Um dos problemas que eles reclamam do Mass Effect é isso, né? Que você não pode... O Mass Effect foi um dos primeiros a fazer isso, né? Mas foi, na real, o Knights of the Old Republic já fazia, né? Que é tipo... Esse negócio de você ter que escolher entre Paragon e Renegade pra você liberar as coisas do jogo. Né? Isso é foda. E vocês estão vendo que tá faltando um Keeper, né? Pra gente investigar. Não completou a missão. Sempre é um que você não sabe onde que tá, desgraça. Aí, eventualmente, você vai encontrar ele. Geralmente em algum lugar assim, ó. No meio do caminho, tá ligado? Tem um lugar ali que a gente não foi ainda, né? E o Garrus tá aqui, né?
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut, or who are you?
Let her go.
Garrus brutal demais, velho.
Take cover.
All targets down.
E Garrus, o que você tava arrumando aqui?
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Nice shot.
Took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you, all of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Quarian?
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Essa foi a traição.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide.
Então a gente só não conhece a raça Quarian ainda, né? De todas essas.
Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There's no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring
Não,
him down?
mas só coisa de questão
I needed in my
raça,
investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
You made your case.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Ah, é o Krogan, né? Eu não conheci o Krogan ainda.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats.
Ah, a gente não foi no
We
CSEC
brought
Academy.
Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Move out. Agora, lógico, né? Garrus e Kaden, né? Por enquanto. Porque o Kaden vai vazar também. Adeus, Ashley, a xenofóbica. Então, aqui a gente já foi ali por baixo, né? Que a gente vai agora. Aqui já foi. Dá um XPzinho aqui.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Ainda tem aqui, a gente não veio aqui ainda não, né? O Rex tá ali, a gente já vai conversar com ele, vamos só. E ele naquele canto ali, né? Tem o último Keeper, né? Desse lado aqui. Foi? Não, não foi não. Esse cara aqui é um... Você compra coisas com ele. Acho que tem um Keeper em algum lugar que eu estou esquecendo. Então você vai conversar com o Rex, talvez aqui em cima.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
Fist is mine. You will.
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Suzanne Brutal.
I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
I like that saying.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Agora sim. Time bruto.
Okay, Julie. Let me get this straight. Your business partner.
O Sherry tá ali em cima. Agora sim, vai acabar agora, hein, essa missão. Ah, ali, ó. Aqui é o último. Não foi ainda, né? Jesus, onde está o último? Depois ali embaixo. Mas a gente tem que conversar com o Chelik, né?
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Careful.
What's your tone, Chelik?
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were trying to help.
Você tava lá, Rex. Você tava lá,
I
né?
gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Get her out.
It's too dangerous. You need to find another way.
It's not that simple, Shepard. This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
It's nice to see you're still working all the angles, Chelik.
Ai.
As part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
Cara, eu queria que tivesse todas essas coisas. Eu tô fazendo as missões rápido demais.
But I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Why are you so concerned?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let
Where
them
can I
keep.
find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level
nos
of the
markets,
market.
né?
Good luck, Commander.
Mas infelizmente eu não tô conseguindo fazer as coisas que eu queria, mas é legal também não resolver as coisas tudo no papinho também, né? Esse aqui também é uma missão, né?
Hey there. Oh,
You're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were
Tem umas missões que são
friends.
engraçadas só.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble.
Shorban? That's the guy who wanted us to scam the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Então, eu realmente já limpei isso aqui tudo, né? Só pra ter certeza. Não quero voltar aqui, não.
Hello, Commander.
Ali em cima só tinha um, né? Vamos voltar andando. Ah, eu sei onde tem o último. É lá na saída. Eu sei. É lá na saída. Lá perto da nave, não é?
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Aqui é o presídio, não é aqui que a gente quer ir. A gente poderia vir aqui, mas...
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
É alto esse negócio aqui, né? É aqui o último.
So how about it, Garrus? Is this better than C-Sec?
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
Ali em cima. Ele ali é o último agora. Agora é. Vai ser agora, hein? Agora. Aí, pô. Agora a gente tem que descer esse elevador de novo.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet
with the Elcor cast members.
The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Então, é muito interessante essa propaganda. Lembre-se dessa propaganda aí. Do Hamlet, do Elcor. Tá bom, agora a gente pode ir simplesmente viajando. Primeiro a gente tem que ir nos wards. Corsden. É Corsden, vamos lá. Resolver primeiro esse rolê todo aqui. Ah, tem primeiro esse rolê aqui, né? Deixa eu só ver, eu consigo upar o baú. Eu não consigo upar o item ainda, então deixa eu fazer missão normal, que eu tô fazendo essas side quests. Só que a side quest é bom você ter um Ó, já tem um monte de gente ali, tá vendo?
Looks like it's shut down.
Vou pra vocês, né, galera? Eu posso liberar. É aqui que libera? Ufa. Não, não. Meu Deus. Pronto, agora vai. Hoje tem ainda. Já. Foi. Equipment. Bora, take all. Já tem o Sniper Rifle. E do Garrus. Tome. Deve tinha um cara em cima, não tinha? Olha lá. Cara aqui, né? Tome. Fica aí, Garrus. Já foi, né? Tome. Tem um Krogan. Tome. Tome. Toma tiro? Caralho. Calme. Tome. Nossa, mas ele tá muito fácil. Antes o sniper era tenso, velho. Não sei se é porque eu escolhi os soldados. O sniper ficava assim, ó. Era tenso real.
All targets down.
Mas eu acho que era tão chato que o povo reclamou, né? Aqui temos 4 pontos aqui sobrando ainda.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Você é sério?
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist.
Isso.
He doesn't pay us enough for this.
Isso, gente, só vaza.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
O Rex, é.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Aí liberou? Deixa eu ver quanto que libera. Deve ser que eu tenho que passar mais um pouquinho de tempo, né? Como é que eu lembro bem? Isso aqui era uma desgraça. Aí, esse aqui, ó.
Enemies everywhere!
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Start talking.
Tell me where the Quarian is and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
Ooh!
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face?
Impossible.
Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity.
Todo mundo, nem eu, né?
I told her I'd
Vocês são
set a
especiais
meeting
não,
up.
gente.
But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
You son of a bitch.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Chocado, né?
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs.
He deserved it.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
Caralho, tá difícil, hein? Aí tem um tempo pra você chegar lá, tá ligado? 4 minutos. Aí tem uns caras no caminho, mas é só sair correndo que você chega lá, se não me engano.
Take cover! Enemy contact! Perimeter clear.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Alizora.
Over there.
Já foi. Amigo, você tá morto, você só não percebeu ainda.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
A friend. Someone who saved your life.
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy.
Eu acho muito engraçado como é que essas primeiras missões do Mass Effect são muito esqueléticas, assim. É tipo... É muito básico, tá ligado?
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? The Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Shut up and I tell you.
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
Ooh.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit
Mas
on
é legal
edge.
que ele pede desculpa.
Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many
Tali Zora
Quarians here.
Naraya.
Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Like a weapon. Você sempre pensa no weapon, né,
Wait,
Capitão?
there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
To the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
She's right.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
Caralho, já juntou tudo.
The Council is just going to love this.
Don't tell them.
They won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of this.
We have to tell them. Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is a traitor.
Captain,
the Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? Aquarian.
My name is Tolly.
Rectified.
You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
What about your quest?
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Beleza, vamos levar... Então, seria ideal... A gente tem... A Talia é top, velho. E o Garrus, ele é maravilhoso. Só que o Rex, ele é brutal também, né? A gente é um soldadão, né? Isso que é o foda. A gente precisava de ter um... Um pouco de biótico, né? Então, vamos lá. Esse é difícil. Eu adoro a Tali, mas vamos de Garrus e Rex mesmo. Tá bom, Squad. Alguém upou alguma coisa? A gente tem esses pontos ainda, 6 também, né? Electronics, bora. Isso aqui é muito bom, né? Beleza. A gente tem 4 pontos, mas eu tô esperando um pouquinho. Vamos ver. As missões pra gente resolver aqui antes de resolver esse tudo da Citadel de uma vez, né? Quero conversar com você, né, amigo?
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
He'll be fine.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
Whatever.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, then, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this somewhere.
É verdade, a gente tá lucrando de alguma forma, sim. De alguma forma a gente tá lucrando, sim. É verdade, ele está certo. Ah, Samesh Bhatia.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
Resolvendo problema de todo mundo.
She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
É nesse baque aqui, tá? Mas não sei se eu vou conseguir resolver essa missão sem os Paragons certos e os Renegades certos, não.
My goodness, your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Stop stealing corpses.
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I'm releasing the body. This isn't right.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
Caralho, Suzanne é muito brutal.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Pronto, porra. Aqui não, é aqui. Pronto, Samesh.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
É, a galera liga muito, né, pra esse negócio do corpo, velho. Fico imaginando se eu morresse, se meu corpo desaparecesse, sei lá, o que o povo ia fazer. Esse cara tá morto já, né, pô? Eu sempre fico pensando assim. Não é como se eu fosse ligar, né? Eu já tô morto. Vamos lá.
That's right. It was a long time ago. I barely remember. What drew you back to the cinema? Into the concert? I don't know exactly. It may sound strange.
Amiga.
That's not.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
Let's talk, baby.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander. But I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you're interested.
Of course.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become.
Essa é muito boa, né?
I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding. A wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
That's it.
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander.
Uai! Ué? Eu não lembrava disso, não. Então, rola o fight. Suzanne, brutal demais, velho. Suzanne é muito brutal. Não tem o que fazer.
Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Você estava aqui olhando o tempo todo, cara.
My first CSEC posting was here on the Presidium. Mostly for show, not much crime up here.
Huh. I get the feeling they're not used to seeing Krogan walking around up here.
Suzaneira já mandou uma. Muito brutal. Brutal demais pra esse universo.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Então, será que a gente tem como resolver aquela outra parada lá? Com o brother ali? Que vai ter resolvido tudo mesmo, né? Ali no meio, né? Ah, não. Aí tem que ir no ward. Nos wards, né? Isso. Depois... Deixa eu ver. Liberou mais um, ó. Tá vendo? Bora. Cadê aqui? Cadê o Hannah? Tá ali.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
This isn't the way.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen.
Unworthy of
There
you.
is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
You insult their
If the
memory.
Protheans had wanted you to force your message on the unwilling, they'd have said so.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Pronto.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Somebody needed to set that thing straight, and it obviously wasn't going to be you.
You have already demonstrated your ability. I acknowledge it.
Suzanne
I will
Brutal.
learn from your example. Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Tá bom, agora sim. Agora nós vamos pro final. Tem que ir lá nos markets, né? Markets. River no Shorban.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
No more lies.
Drop the act. I want to know what's going on, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Enough.
Just tell me everything you know.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Go on.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
That's it?
That's what all the fuss is about?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
I should kill both of you idiots.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn.
No, já que peguei tudo.
And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
If it'll help further the scientific cause, how can I refuse?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
If I have time, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Tem que voltar lá e conversar com o cara, velho.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army.
Army.
You got my payment?
Maybe.
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Don't think so. O que acontece se falar don't think so? O que eu tinha que fazer? Eu esqueci o que eu tinha que fazer.
I'm taking you in, Jax.
It's a sting. Bastard set us up.
Não é isso, não.
What the hell are you playing at?
Just kidding.
Here's your money, Jax.
Sense of humor, huh? It's gonna get you killed one of these days, Army. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Véi, é muito bom, né? Que bobagem, velho, que tem no jogo, velho. Então, tem que ir no CSEC, né? Eu tenho que conversar com o cara. CSEC. Embassy Citadel Wards Access, não. Wards CSEC Academy, né? Isso. Just kidding. As duas missões estão ali e aí acabou. Eu acho. A Emily Wong falou pra eu fazer alguma coisa pra ela, né?
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I'm afraid
I found
so.
out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Mais level. Só na conversinha.
I can't make it. Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it. You've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Ó, complete 5 missions with the Turian squad member. Ganhei um achievement. E agora acabou as missões, eu acho, né? Tem como eu ver o journal aqui e ver quais que tem, né? É, o fã. Ih, ainda tem algumas coisas, né? Ah, tá. Eu tenho que entregar. Unusual Reads são vários, tá bom. Tá bom, tem mais algumas pra fazer ainda. Emily Wong, eu já peguei o negócio dela lá dentro da casa do Fist, lá, né? Entregar o negócio da Emily Wong. Ela tá no Flux, Coordinate Markets. Acho que o mais perto é o Markets mesmo. Não, Med Clinic. Era mais perto. Tudo bem, não tem problema. É bem perto. Isso vai demorar uns 40 minutos? Não. Por quê? Demorar uns 10 minutos. 5 minutos, talvez. As pessoas não têm paciência pra esperar. Elas não conseguem esperar, né? Aqui, ó. Emily Wong já tá aqui.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
No.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Yeah. I can offer more. You owe me more.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be
Suzanne tá dando em
worth quite
cima
a
dela.
bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly.
Suzanne é brutal demais.
Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Se olhada que ela deu. Tá bom, agora onde que a gente tem aqui? Up Awards, né? Onde que é? Journal. Awards Access. É aqui? Acho que talvez é aqui, né? É aqui. Não, não é aqui. Cadê o teleporte? Tem um pra lá e um pra lá, né? Deixa eu ver. Isso, Words Access. É isso mesmo? Signal tracking. Wards Access Corridor. Depois aqui embaixo, né?
Coming up in a report later today,
Ei,
Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Aí, ó, aqui, ó.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy, though.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Ah, agora eu tenho que ir atrás. Eu lembro que dá esse Financial District in the Presidium. Eu lembro que é. Queria ir ali. Aí, eu tô falando, o povo não consegue ficar, né? 5 minutos. Ou a pessoa... Vai lá então, Lino. A pessoa ou, né, sai correndo. Tem que ser agora, senão não vai ter como. Você quer ir? Vai, pô. Igual o Tef. Como é que foi o Tef fez? Falei, tá abrindo o servidor. Ele falou, não, mas tá demorando demais pra abrir. Não, 2 minutos deve abrir, 3 minutos. Ele falou assim, eu vou jogar um CS ali então. Aí vocês estão pedindo demais. E esperar 3 minutos, velho. Aí ele falou, não, depois eu vou entrar. Aí a gente falou, pode apostar que você não vai vir? Ele falou, pode apostar, eu vou vir. Não voltou mais. Então boa sorte ali, né? O bom é que se você não entrar, eu não preciso entrar, porque nós estamos na mesma cidade lá. Se demorasse uns 40 minutos, era tempo de eu ir e voltar. Como tá acabando, eu espero. Não, é melhor você ir, pô. Você vai ficar esperando eu? Você quer ir, não quer? Comprar um baseado, né? Não era aqui essa porra? KKKK, sim. Aí você tá precisando muito de comprar drogas, é melhor você ir, ué. Porque você não vai conseguir ir depois não, entendeu? Tô não, pô, tá de boa, fico de cara. Você vai aguentar ficar?
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Eita, vai explodir.
Or not. Detonation
Or not.
sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
This isn't what I expect.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that, when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism.
Não parece muito
If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Your bluff. Investigate. Creator's location.
Where's your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
Isso?
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
Commander, AIs are universally illegal. They must be destroyed upon contact without exception.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Can't we resolve this peace?
I wished to escape. But if, unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the...
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the
inteligência artificial criado por outra inteligência artificial.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership. But I will not die quietly.
Eu queria falar o...
But I will not die quietly.
Queria falar o you're bluffing.
I wished to escape.
You're bluffing.
But if I must die...
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that
então nós vamos ficar parados aqui pro resto da vida?
You.
You're dead.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Pronto. Não só ganhei de você, como foi fácil. Pronto, a missãozinha e agora acabou. Fizemos tudo, né? Fizemos absolutamente tudo. Sim. É, isso aqui é tudo lá de fora. Sim. É isso. Vamos voltar lá e finalizar a Cidadel. Cadê o teleporte? Ali. Tá coçando, Lina? Você tá querendo comprar a droga, né? Agora você não vai poder comprar, não. Não vai ter como mais. Tá bem, aham. Essa quantidade de exclamação que você tá fazendo aí. Não parece que você tá bem, não, Lina. Eu diria que isso aqui é todo o primeiro arco, assim, né? Que é, tipo assim, as pessoas eventualmente elas fazem... Ih, mas não é aqui que eu tenho que ir, não? Tô fora do normal, né? Que é o normal. Você já pensou em parar de fumar maconha, Lina? Essa coisa inacreditável. Não é possível. Como? Como que a pessoa não fuma? Ah, precisa não. Precisa não o quê? Pensar em parar de fumar ou parar de fumar?
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Matriarch Benezia?
Who is she? Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Don't be a fool.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Same old
Every
stories.
time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I have earned this.
Cara, Suzanne brutal demais. É o único jeito de vocês resolver.
Commander Shepard,
Levantar o xizinho.
step forward.
Quer fazer xizinho? Pode fazer, não tem problema.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our
Eita!
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
About time.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a
Dizem acordou e mijou duas vezes aqui no meu quarto.
You'll get access to special equipment and training.
Aí, ó.
You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Valeu. Obrigado, gente. Obrigado. Obrigado.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician?
What do you expect from
Come
a
on.
politician? Come on, velho. Muito brutal. Muito brutal. Suzanne é apenas a mais brutal. Vamos parar por aqui. O povo já tá aí, né? Fritando pra entrar no zomboide. Não só... Aqui no CSEC, né? Meus wards. Mijou de novo. Tá. Cachorro mijou 3 vezes, direto. Acordou e mijou 3 vezes aqui. Ela tá em continência urinária, coitada. Tem 15 anos já, né? É aqui que eu tenho que ir. A arma mais brutal do jogo.
One sec, hooking you up.
Hidratada, é.
Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
No problem.
Just show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Tem que juntar dinheiro pra comprar esses trem aí. Mas assim, um dia, né, teremos dinheiro. Esses são os brutos. Vou comprar esse aqui. Chiquinha, você precisa sapatear no xixi? Tá bom, vamos salvar aqui. E a gente continua amanhã. Save, agora um save sério, né? Dia 1. Valeu, gente. Valeu. E amanhã a gente continua. Chiquinho, eu vou limpar aqui o negócio do Chiquinho pra gente ir pro Zomboid. É isso. Tem que fazer minha barba.